welcome back to my channel, Bring It to Life with Gail. Today I am making project Fall Craft Series 2018, and what I am bringing you today is I am making luggage tags. It has a little name in the back, and I made a little slit, and all you do is you slide it in and pull it out, and they can actually write their name for their luggage. This was my prototype. It's a little bit bigger than my other ones, but I think it works. I am always thinking about whenever I buy stuff, and then I forget to put notes, but these I had purchased, I think you will remember these, at Tuesday morning. They were $1.49. They're from Graphic 45, and they're kind of like, it's called Come Away With Me. And I thought, wow, I remember these. So I went into my cabinet, and sure enough, I still had them. They were $1.49, and you received journaling and info cards, and it doesn't say many. Oh, it says 34 pieces. So for $1.49, it's not that bad. So I chose the ones that I wanted out of this package, and I'm putting them together. These are the extra ones right here. Okay, so you will need something like this, and I know that if you go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or maybe they still have these at Tuesday morning, you'll be able to find something that has to do with travel if you decide to make these gift tags for your craft fair. The next item you will need are these little self-laminating sheet. I got these at the dollar store. You get 5 for $1, and you use 1 per tag. I know these are a little bit bigger tags, but I really like them, and whenever I go to the airport, I always attach something to my check bag, so I'm not sitting there waiting, oh yeah, no, and you run over and you look at the tag, and I've seen a lot of people now attach pom-poms or a different rope around, a piece of yarn. I just thought that these would be cute to sell at the craft fair. The next thing you will need are these little eyelets. They're called nickel eyelets. I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were $1.99, but 50% off the other day, and so they were $1, and you get 24 of them. They're pretty easy. I put one in, and they actually said to use your hammer. They do have the eyelet that you can put in, you know, the machine, but they wanted $19 for it, and it was still been a little bit much where I just thought I'm just going to use my hammer. So that's what I did on this one. I attached it with a hammer, which I will show you how to do that. The next thing you'll need is paper. I'm using my 8.5 by 11. I'm actually cutting it at 3.5 and then I'm just folding it in two. So 3.5 and 3.5, you get about 2 sheets, and you're cutting it long ways because you want that 11-inch so you can fold it in 2. So that's how I'm doing that part. So you're going to need paper, lamination, your eyelets, and some cards, or you can do this for with any kind of you know, cards in the front. I like this one. Look out, world. So all I did is I use my distress ink, and I kind of wanted to make it look like it's been traveling, so you can see I distressed it there a little bit. And I'm actually liking it because if you fold your paper, you already have the paper in the back, so you don't have to attach 2 pieces of paper together. So it kind of saves you time, and I did glue it together just at the bottom, so that way when I put my lamination, it doesn't move the paper so much. And you really gotta fold it tight. And I would do it with my folding bone, so that way it is really flat at the top, so you can go ahead and do that. So I cut my paper, and then I distress it, and then I attach my little card to it. And so I'm doing an assembly line right now. So I have quite a bit of them here that I haven't laminated yet, and then I have some here that I went ahead and laminated. And what I do is I put the folded part of my paper to the top of my lamination sheet, and I thought I had some here, and I don't. I thought I had some open already. Oh yes, I do. So this is what your lamination paper looks like. It's just like a little envelope. So when you open it up, you have this little sheet of paper that, see, you can see how it's been cut right there. So you push your paper as close to the edge as you can. But what I do first is I do my cut at about 1.5 inches down, and I just use an X-Acto knife and a ruler, and I cut a straight line, which will give you this slit right here. See the slit right here where I can put my thumb in, and you're making a little pocket to insert your address and your name onto your luggage tag. And I just went online and I just printed out these tags that I just found online, and I just printed them out. These I was trying to make them a little bit bigger, but it didn't go on my sheet. So I think I like these smaller ones because you don't want it to overpower your tags. And then you just laminate your sheet, and I will show you how to do that in a second. Okay, so before I put it in the laminator sheet, I actually like to take my glue, and I'm just using some simple glue here, and I glue the bottom. Like I said, I just do a little bit of glue. You don't need much, and you just want to make sure when you fold it that it stays together, because when you're laminating, it kind of moves a little bit when you're pushing down. And then what I do is I just take the card that I chosen for this gift tag, and I am gluing the back of it to this strip of paper. And like I said before, this strip of paper measures, I'm sorry, yeah, no, I said 3.5, and because you're folding it, this should be 5.5. So 5.5 and 5.5 is 11. So the paper measures 8.5 by 11. So when you fold it in two, it gives you, your backing of your luggage tag. So you want to make sure that the folded is at the top, and then you're going to put your image. I'm putting it like at the edge of the bottom, and I'm making sure that it's even on each side. And I'm going to get my distress ink here. And you can use whatever. This one I'm just going to use a forest moss, because I just want that. I'm losing my voice, I'm sorry. And so what I do is I just distress it, like I just go down, to make it kind of look like it's, it's old and it's distressed, and, you can even like kind of just touch up that. And I'm doing the back as well. I'm just distressing it a little bit. You can even do some lines there. And there, Tim Holtz. Okay. So now you're going to set this aside, and you're going to take your lamination sheets. And what I suggest is I measure about 1.25 inches, and I kind of mark it. Do y'all see that? I know it's hard to see because I'm on white paper here. Let me get a sheet of paper. We'll do a bright color so you can kind of see what I'm doing. We're going to do a nice fuchsia pink for you guys. There you go. So be careful with this. My knife is really sharp, so you be careful when you do yours. And you go 1.25 inches, and you just mark it and put a little dot. I know it's really hard to see, but I just put a little dot, and then I just take my ruler and I cut about, I don't even know, like, let me see if about 3 inches across from that dot, and I just press down. Now you could use your straight cutter for this if you want to, but I'm just doing it like this. And see, it makes that slit where you're gonna put in your name and address. And so what I do is I take the edge that's folded and I put it against the edge of my lamination sheet. And as I'm pulling, I know it's hard to see here. You can use a ruler, like they say, but I use my hand. It makes it easier for me. Then I use a ruler to flatten it all out. And then I will take my ruler and I just flatten it all out. Look at that! And then you have your slit in the back to put in your name tag. Now I do take about half an inch on each side, about half an inch, or even a quarter inch, about a quarter inch on each side of the lamination, because I think that it makes it way too big. And then what you do, because you want to put that eyelet on there, I use this of the circle on my ruler, and I kind of center it, and then you just make an X with your X-Acto knife, and so it'll be easier for the eyelet to get in there. And before I even took my scissors, and I kind of cut a little bit, and then I will show you how to do your eyelet. It's very simple. So when I made my prototype, I actually didn't have too much of a trouble in putting my eyelet, but this time I'm going to show them to you when I have them, because you have two pieces that needs to go together. Let me get them. So when you open your box, you're going to see that you have an eyelet with a little lip on it and one that is a little bit bigger. And those two things, see, they fit together like this. So when you hammer it, it flattens it out. The first time I didn't have any problem, but because I think I'm putting lamination, and I think these were meant mostly for fabric, it wasn't going in as well, and I was getting frustrated. So I made my hole a little bit bigger, as you can tell, using my crocodile. I'm using the bigger hole, and I'm just punching around. So see if you see the eyelet, I put it on the table right there. And so when you put it in, move over, hold on a sec. So when you put it in, you want that to go over, and if it doesn't go all the way, that is perfectly fine. And then when you go out and you hammer, I'm going to use my hammer, and then when you put it in like this, it'll just hammer down. So that's how you put in your eyelet. But I'm pretty sure, because let me see here. It's saying mark fabric. So these are for fabric. They're heavyweight fabric enforcement. So they do have some of the eyelets. They're a little bit stronger. So I would suggest, if you buy eyelets, don't buy the one I buy. Buy the heavy duty ones. It will be so much easier, and you won't have to make so much of a hole right there. So let's go install this eyelet, and we are almost there. So I actually came downstairs because I didn't want to use my table upstairs to hammer. It's not that safe. So as you can tell here, I popped that eyelet right through. See the eyelet? I popped it right through the top, and I'm using a cutting board to help me out here. And then I'm going to place the other one on top. Like I said, they sandwich together. So, and then it's going to make some noise, people. Then you just take your hammer and you hammer down. That's it. 2 times. Ta-da! There it is. Perfect. And that, my friend, is how you put in an eyelet. So my travel tags, my bag tags, are coming along really, really good. All I have to do now is put a piece of ribbon and put my card, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Tying the ribbon is so easy. Once you put in your eyelet, and you just take a ribbon, any color that will match. I just bought like cheapy 50 cents, 74 cents ribbon, and cut it to 10 to 12 inches, whatever you want. And I just tied it in just a simple little knot, nothing big, so then they can use the rest of the ribbon to tie it to their luggage. I decided to go ahead and pre-package these. I bought the bags at Michael's. They're the 4.75 by 3.75, 45 pieces from Celebrated at Michael's. But I did notice after I got these on that they do not have a seal on it. So I decided to make toppers for them. And then what I decided to do too is make a tag that says luggage tags. And just put those on there. And so I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you how to package. Packaging is easy, but I will show you the result, and I think they came out really cute. This is the one with a little bit of darker mustard color yellow, and he has like a little, it kind of reminds me of the Brooklyn Bridge, but it's actually a train going across a bridge. And then in the back you have the card that has their place to put their name, address, and all that for when they travel. I decided to package them because I think that for a gift this will be nicer to do a gift giving when it's packaged like this, and it actually says what it's for. And I'm gonna go to $3 for these now that they're packaged. It took me longer. It is a long step. You know, you have to cut your paper, glue your image on, put your eyelet in, put your ribbon on, and then package it. And it is a process. I just went in Google Word and I just made my own tags, and then I'm just cutting them with my circle puncher, which is the 2-inch one, to make my little tags. I didn't want to make something too fancy to take away from what I made, so I went ahead and just did it like this, so it will be, you know, nobody's going to touch them, the ribbon and stuff, and nobody's going to be pulling those out, so it's kind of protected at the same time. But I think they came out really, really good. I made about 35 of these, I believe. I just put everything in a box like this for right now, and this is what I'm doing. I'm going to take them out real quick here. I'm just putting everything in a box, and then I'm going to shut it, so I know that this is where my luggage tags are going to be when I am all said and done. But I'm just going to show you a few of them. I think they're really cute. Imagine doing one of these for the holidays. If you are buying someone a trip to Disney World, you would do Mickey and Minnie Mouse and put this in their stocking, or you know, just as a surprise, and then you reveal that, hey, we're going to Disney World. Or you can do one with New York if you're going to New York, Paris, Niagara Falls, you know, anywhere that you can just make it and do it as a gift for someone, telling them that you're going on a vacation. I think that's kind of cute. You can even do a camping or anything like that. So I think they really came out really cute. I think they're going to sell. I think $3 is a good price for them. I did put, like I said, it took me a lot of time, and especially now that I'm back at work, it's taking me longer to do projects. And you know, since I am selling these, like all of you, I like to put all my love in it. I like to put a lot of care. You know, they got to be perfect. So that is my little collection of them right here. And like I said, I am just throwing them in this box. Oh, and the topper measures 5 by 5.5, and I'm just folding them in two, and I'm just using my 2.5 circle punch to punch my luggage tag sign. So now I'm going to put some this way. I did not finish all of them. This is not my whole entire collection. The reason is that I ran out of eyelets and I couldn't finish them all, but what I see, and then I'm just going to close the box. I know that these are in there. I still have, I know it says happy birthday because I do like buying these cards, and I keep the boxes. I have all of these to make still, but what I am doing is I'm putting everything in this box like this, and I'm going to put the bags in there. Oops. I'm going to put my bags in there. I'm going to put my name tags in there. I'm even going to add to this box my little eyelets, so when I have a chance to go back to Michael's, I have time, because my first show is not until October. So I'm doing one in October. I forgot the date on that one, but December, the first week in December. So I'm just doing 2 shows this year. I think that's good enough for now. Hopefully I don't sell out, but we'll see what happens. So anyways, I just put everything in here. There's another one here. It really came out cute, I think. And Oh, see, I forgot the little tag on the back of that one. So that is how I am storing these for now until I can get back to them. I hope that you like this video. They're super easy to make, little travel tags. And I hope that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. Thank you for watching, and happy crafting. Happy fall, y'all.